I want to rant. Rant about stuff. This is more or less a vent, and it's unscripted and unwritten, so a lot of my words will be weird. And I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm not trying to be rude. It may sound like that because I'm terrible at the way I speak sometimes, but I truly don't mean to be rude or hurtful to anybody. That's why I won't mention names, and I'll just mention randomness. But content creation is vastly difficult. Different. Different. Not difficult. Well, it is difficult, but vastly different than what it was years ago, for what I know of it. I know very little of it. Because back in the day, you could pretty much just stream and you could get a following. Nowadays, you actually got to do a whole lot more. And if you want to do it, you got to do it all. You got to edit your videos. You got to clip your own streams because you don't have the people to clip it for you. You got to manage your stuff. You got to try to network, build up your profile, your portfolio. You got to do more than just stream. I mean, you can just stream. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to actually try to make it, you gotta do it all. And I don't know how to do any of it. I can edit a video. I can clip it down, and it looks like crap because I don't know how to do anything else on it. I can clip my own streams when I remember to, and I'm not very good at it. Mainly because I don't know how to do it. I've clipped them. They're pretty funny, but it's just I don't know. I can't draw, and many people say anybody can draw. Trust me, I can't draw. I don't have the patience to draw. I can put down my pen to the pen paper and be like, okay, I draw, and then my mind jumps to the fastest point and go, well, fuck. I ain't drawing shit. I like 3D animation. It's pretty fun. It's a lot different than art, so I occasionally do that whenever I have time. Not ranting and recording videos like I am right now, or playing video games and getting distracted by Final Fantasy 14, but we won't talk about that. But people they want you to sing, and I'm like, I could try singing. I haven't sung since I was like 7, and that was usually when I was trying to sleep, and then I stopped when my older Kitsune sister yelled at me in the middle of the night, telling me to go to sleep. So I kind of stopped doing it. And I would like to learn other languages, but again, I don't have time for that. Because if I try to learn other languages, I'd have to sacrifice other time for other things. And I need to do. Needless to say, it's just you got to do it all. And if you can't do it all, you got to pay. And I don't have the money for that shit. And of course, everybody's like, you can do it all for free. And I'm like, well, good for you. I can't do shit for free. I can take a shit for free, but I gotta pay for the toilet paper. I'm probably gonna get hit with a ban, but this is just a rant, and I'm crazy. But needless to say, content creation has been fun. It has been very fun since I started last November. I don't remember when I started in November, which is kind of sad because now I have to make up a date for when I actually debuted. I didn't even debut, I just started streaming full time. Part time. I started streaming for hours. Let's just go with that. But it has been very fun, and I've learned a lot along the way. And I have come a long way. Not only through a new model that I enjoyed the other one as well, but through how I speak, because I'm a lot more active and less shy when I'm on my own stream. And even right now, I am deathly terrified of speaking, even though I don't know. But I've come a long way in the 1 year. True, the numbers aren't what I want it to be. I'd love to be, I don't like mentioning names because it feels like I'm trying to call out somebody, but, I would love to have numbers like, anybody in VShojo, Hololive, and all that, because we all want that type of stuff. We all want to have, like, a huge following to support us and encourage us, and then throw hate comments and be rude and talk down to us. Because you're going to have that no matter what. You're going to have the good and the bad. It always comes. It always happens. But I'm not going to lie and say I don't want that. I do. I would love to do this full time. But I can't do it now because I've got to build it up. And everybody says, it'll happen. just keep plugging away. And I'm like, I'm trying. I really am. I've learned and I've improved since my first streams to where I don't just stream. I've gotten more comfortable with my new schedule, the way I stream. It has helped me greatly. Instead of being tired when I stream, I'm tired when I stream, but I enjoy streaming now because unlike before, I would stream and then go to work. Now I get home and stream, so it's more fun to me. But it's nice to have learned what I have and improved on my video quality, my streaming setup. You know, I've actually learned more than just computers with this as well. I've learned audio setup. I've practiced, audio interfaces. I've not very good at any of them, but I'm still trying to improve. And I would love to collab more often with other people, but of course, it's difficult because I don't want to always be the one sending the message out because I'm pretty sure I'm just bothering them. But needless to say, it's something I enjoy to do. I've only had 2 collabs since I've started doing this. I've been pretty much on my own for 99% of it, and that's my controller that decided it doesn't want to mute itself. Shut up, controller. But it's been fun. And again, like I said, my numbers are nowhere near what I want them to be. I would love to have them in the hundreds of thousands of followers and thousands upon thousands of viewers showering me with, affection and love. And I may get that one day, and I may not. It terrifies me that I may not, because I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis moment in my life where I feel like I haven't done shit with it, and I've wanting to do this so I can, try to make something of it, and I'm enjoying it. And again, my numbers aren't the way I want them to be. That's a dream number. But I'm happy with what I have, because you got to start somewhere. As you know, the amazing Iron Mouse has said, she started for free with free models when she started. She did for years. I think she mentioned in 2017 is when she started VTubing. And it wasn't until 2019 when she started to really get there. With the big boom of the VTubers, of course. But everybody starts somewhere. Corporate VTubers are, of course, a different breed nowadays. Where, a corporation can pop in and they get instant followings. And it's a little sad on my end seeing that, not being able to go, man, I could have had that too. But it's a different field. I can't expect to be like a corporate VTuber or a corporate individual. I'm on my own, and I have to market, advertise, and do all sorts of stuff. And while yes, it's hard, and I may never get to the point where I'm like doing this full time with this as my only job, because I do enjoy it. I do love streaming. I do love trying to learn things. Like if I had full time this, I would be able to put aside time to actually learn many of the aspects I would like to learn, such as a new language, video editing, and even practice singing. I'd love to do a karaoke one day. It'd be cursed karaoke because I'm just terrible at singing, and I feel my voice would just literally murder people. But there are a lot of things I'd love to learn that I can't, made it due to time crunch. Maybe one day I'll be able to do them. And if not, I'll just keep plugging away. And I'd like to get to know more people. I know I've probably said it already. I'm just ranting again. So it's just a long rant, unscripted, unthinged. But meeting people and meeting new friends is a key factor of one of the reasons I continue to do what I do. And I'm trying to interact with more people. I'm trying my hardest. It is very terrifying to message somebody, regardless of the follower number. And not only because of rejection, saying, no, I don't want to. Or because, their numbers are so large that my message will most likely get drowned out, never to be seen in the void. Either way, I try my best to message, to respond to tweets, and, interact with other individuals in some way. I know most likely my random tweet out of a few hundred on a reply will probably never be seen, because most people will ignore the tweet after, a couple of minutes, or at least it seems to me. But I'm trying to interact. I'm trying to collab more often. Of course, the people I would like to collab with are super big VTubers. Of course, that's probably the way for most people is, the super big VTubers. I always say super big, but, it could be somebody that only has, like 5K followers on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. That's super big to me because I don't have that. But again, I'm trying to interact. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to be more sociable on, everything outside of the streams. So I'm doing what I can. One step at a time. One small step at one small time. They're small, but they are steps. I may be tippy-toeing my way to victory, but I'll get the finish line sooner or later. Which technically doesn't end because it just keeps going. And going, and going, and going, and going. I think it goes on forever. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. Because I feel it's fun. And one last time, my numbers are dreams of big followings and big followers, being able to interact with the people that I looked up to for the content they create. And while I may never be able to interact with some of the biggest VTubers there are, one-on-one, because they have their own friends. And I'll have my own friends. But that doesn't mean I don't have dreams to one day be able to talk to them and interact with them. I mean, it may happen, it may never not. But either way, I'm going to keep doing what I can, which is streaming, having fun, talking, and learning what I'm able to learn. To maybe one day be ahead of them. Probably not. Which shatters my soul. But it's okay, because I know not everybody's dreams can come true. My dreams are the big leagues. And they're dreams. But that doesn't mean I can't have fun and enjoy the path that I've chosen. Especially considering I am a kitsune. I am busty. I have anime titties. And a voice that sounds like Dr. Girlfriend. But either way, I'm enjoying it. I don't think I have anything else to rant about, because if I keep ranting, it's probably going to go on for a lot longer than I thought it is. It's probably a lot longer than it already actually is. I feel like this is like a 30-minute video already, and it may not even be 30 minutes. Probably not. Because I'm just ranting and raving and going on and on and on and on. But I'm trying my best and my hardest to do it in my own way. And with that, I can't think of anything else to talk about except going on in circles about what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you for listening. If you did, if you didn't, it's okay. But thank you for listening. I'm going to go rant and play video games now. And maybe record another video. I got like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Bye. Are you still here? Fuck. Bye bye.